It's Burns night and we have a special treat for you. To celebrate Burns night, we will be making Cranahan flapjacks. For this recipe, you will need 150 grams of salted butter, 75 grams of clear honey, 75 grams of soft light brown sugar, 250 grams of Scottish oats, and 100 grams of frozen raspberries. So we're going to start by melting the butter, the honey, and the soft brown sugar over a fairly low heat in a saucepan. Right, let's get our butter in first of all. Ooh, that's a bit high, really. Bubbling butter. Our honey. And our brown sugar. Try not to make a mess. Maybe a little bit more heat required here. So we're basically stirring all this together until it all combines and melts completely. I guess we want it over a fairly low heat because it would stick otherwise and might turn into some sort of like caramel or even worse, a toffee.
Caramel.
And we certainly don't want that. Last little bit of butter just to melt. There's always one little bit that just refuses to go, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
That looks fairly good now. So we have melted our wet ingredients with the sugar. Now we're going to add the oats, like this. The heat's off now, by the way. And our frozen raspberries. Look at this, they just go in frozen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, of course, you see, Paul, there's already some hot liquid in there. So we want to stir all that together.
Oh, this looks like it's going to be really messy.
Yeah, I'm keeping it at the back simply because that is where the heat was. And I just had this idea that I should be using any amounts of residual heat that are possible because it does save money in the end. But look at this. This is beginning to look like flapjacks, if you ask me.
Oh,
wow,
right, okay.
Look at that. It's all coming together absolutely wonderfully.
Do we need to do anything else?
No, not really.
Oh,
not in this stage anyway. Stop recording. Oh. Hey Meta, stop recording. Well, look at that. We've got the mixture now. And what we want to do is to put it into, well, if you had a square tin, it would be much better than this round one, but we don't have a square tin. So the round one is just going to have to do. And it simply just goes in like this. Get all of it. I'm so tempted to lick the spoon, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to be good and wait until it's all cooked. And then what we want to do is to flatten it all down. So you've got like a nice sort of even consistency. So what we did before, we preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and I also greased the tin here and then put a lining of greaseproof paper or baking paper on the bottom so as it hopefully won't stick. Now I did say in the recipe information at the start that you needed raspberry jam. Well, if you don't have any, it doesn't matter. You could just leave it like this, or you could use an alternative that is quite similar in colour anyway, strawberry jam. So I'm going to do that, and all you do is just blob lots of bits of jam the whole way through this lovely mixture. Do you see that, Paul?
Mm-hmm. Do you need to press it in? Did we just leave it
Actually, yes, you're right. It did say actually. Sorry, it said to sort of make holes first of all, and put it in. You're right, like that. So if you sort of make it.
Do you need to spread it about or something?
Oh, I think it's fine. Well, once it goes in the oven, it's all going to mix anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm being quite liberal with the jam.
Put them in the middle.
Will the middle solve the riddle? There we are. One nice big blob of jam in the middle. So there we are. I don't want to tilt it too much because it's going to like wobble around a bit.
Oh.
A bit like my stomach. Anyway, it now goes into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Oh, I sounded drunk there. 180 degrees. 180 Celsius for 25 minutes. Oh dear. And we want to take this out. This is leftover from lunch, I think. Paul, look at this. Yes, we don't want that in there. In our lovely convection oven. It is preheated, of course. So there we go. We'll put this in 180. And you know what? I'm going to stick it in for 30 minutes because it seemed a little bit sort of liquidy to me. And hopefully that will dry it out. We will keep an eye on it, of course.
Hey, it's time for you to have fun too by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It's Paul and Marcus. Look how much fun I'm having.
Fair for your honest, sonsy face, great chieftain of the puddin' race, I've been them all yet at your place, paunch, tripe or fairn. Indeed, you're wealthy o' a grace as lang's my earn. The groaning trencher there you fill, your hurdies like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. His knife, see rustic labour dicht, and cut ye up wi' ready slicht, trenching your gushing entrails brecht like ony ditch. And then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich.
Oh, I can almost taste
Yum,
it.
yum.
Yeah. This smells absolutely divine. But on Burns night, you can't just have Cranahan, you've got to have haggis as well. And that's what you've got now. Oh, but wait a minute. What is this I see afore me? A whiskey glass. An empty glass, an empty whiskey glass. So, do we have any whiskey, Paul? Oh, look at that. Now, I must show the viewers this.
This is from New Zealand when we went last time.
Well, I know that you really didn't want to open this, did you, Paul?
It, no.
But you have said because it's Burns night, it's a very special night, that you will open it.
So this is made from Manuka.
Honey.
Or is it Manuka? Well, yeah.
Why is there only one glass?
We're sharing.
Oh, it's what, to save on the washing up. Okay.
Jesus.
It could be everywhere. Ooh. Do we have it neat, my dear? Can I see what it says?
46%.
Ooh, it's quite strong. Why don't you hold on to it there? So it's Thompson Whiskey, New Zealand Limited Manuka Wood Smoke, 46 ABV. And it says it provides approximately 1.8 standard drinks. So we'll get 0.9 of a drink each, made from 100% New Zealand grown malted barley, no less.
So I picked this up at the Hotel de Brett.
Oh, yes. Yes,
So, yes.
from the minibar, and we did pay for it.
We did.
Well, I'm going to cut into the Cranahan as well. This could be quite messy, my dear. Do you want a bit first?
You could go first.
Okay. Smells nice. You know what? It's nothing like a flapjack. But do you know what it is though?
Cupcake?
No.
Cereal?
No. This could be like the base of some other sort of dessert. I would have
right.
this with ice cream or whipped cream.
This looks like the base of like a cheesecake or something.
Something like that. There you go. You can have a fresh fork. Tuck into that. It is rather sweet.
Oh, wow.
And I wouldn't have any more than a couple of
Right.
bites. Although having said that, I want another bit. It's full of oaty goodness, of course. And to wash it down with, then, the whiskey. Right?
Cheers.
Yes, cheers everybody. What do you think? Do you savour it? Do you check that it's got legs?
Well,
You're lost for words.
let it float in your mouth before you swallow for like maybe 10 seconds. It tastes nice and potent.
It's not bad.
This isn't as bad as the other whiskey.
No, it's not. I like this.
Because this is rare, that's why you like it.
Well done, New Zealand, and well done, Hotel de Brett, for that. And also well done for Paul for thinking of buying this on our very last day when we were there.
Fabulous.
Well, we hope that you have a fantastic Burns night tonight. And also, thank you very much again to Alan for reciting the address to
you.
a haggis.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel today. For those of you that have liked this episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that want to leave a comment, you could do so as well. And for those of you that haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. If you do all three of this, you would be helping our YouTube channel to reach much greater heights and also pushing us further above when you search for our video on YouTube. So we thank you in advance.
And it is free to do all of those things, and you can do it right now. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to buy us a coffee to help us along the way, and who knows, it might even fund a whiskey as well, then there is a link in the description. But until next time, happy Burns night.
Happy Burns night.
And bye-bye.
Bye-bye.